Now let's review the 4 important elements of experimental design with another example. Researchers in Canada performed an experiment with university students to examine the effects of in-class laptop use on student learning. All participants in the study were asked to attend a university-style lecture and take notes with their laptops. Half of the participants were assigned to complete other non-lecture related online tasks during the lecture. These tasks were meant to imitate typical student web browsing during classes. The remaining students simply took notes with their laptops. To assign the treatments, the researchers printed 40 papers with instructions, 20 with multitasking. In other words, 20 gave instructions for the students to do other tasks on their laptops while also taking notes in the lecture, and the other 20 were given instructions to say, just take notes on the lecture. They shuffled those 40 papers, 20 of each, and handed them out randomly to the students in the classroom. At the end of the lecture, all participants took a comprehension test to measure how much they had learned from the lecture. The result, students who were assigned to multitask did significantly worse, 11% worse, than students who were not assigned to multitask. So let's first look at the issue of comparison. The treatment group did online unrelated I didn't mean to write it that way, online tasks unrelated to the lecture while listening to the lecture, and the control group just took notes. I wanted to change this so it read correctly. Treatment group did online tasks unrelated to the lecture while listening to the lecture, and the control group just took notes. Okay, so we have a comparison there. The random assignment, the 20 papers that gave instructions for doing online tasks and 20 papers gave instructions to take notes, they were shuffled and passed out. Oh, there's another one, another problem. They were shuffled and passed out to the 40 students, so there is randomization involved there. Okay, the next one is replication. With 20 students in each group, other variables that could affect the test score besides the use of the laptop should be roughly equivalent in both groups. So there probably was adequate replication in this study. And the last, control. All students were in the same lecture hall. They were all taking notes on their laptops, even though some were also browsing. And students took the same test at the end.